Hey everybody, George here from Brookview Farm again. I actually run the shop at Brookview Farm, George's Fix-It shop, where we do some mechanical repairs, woodworking. I do a lot of Adirondack chairs over here. I don't know if you can see. I've got some trellises or arbors, and but today's project we are replacing the starter, and this is the old one in this 1999 Ford Ranger, whatever you want to call it. It's a farm truck. It's not in the best shape, but I've just bought it because it was cheap, and it's something I can bang around the farm here with and run around town, do some chores with. We'll put a fuel tank in the back so we can get fuel for the equipment or whatever we need. But the starter was getting very lazy to the point where I was afraid it wasn't going to start again. So it's the starter in this, and this is a 3-liter V6, and it's down in there. You can almost see it down in there. And I decided to make this video because when I first looked, and you got to make sure when you start this project you disconnect the battery leads, get them out of your way, and that's obviously for safety, so you don't arc against anything, cause a fire, or hurt yourself. So the starter is on the driver's side of this thing, and this is a 4-wheel drive. And when I got up under there to start taking this out, I looked, and I'm going to take you down in there, and you will see that, okay, so there's the starter right there. Here's the oil pan. Here's the front diff and the front yoke. And I don't know if you can tell, but that is a very tight spot. And when I looked at that, I said, what? How the heck is that going to come out of there? So I said, no way. They wouldn't make, the starter. That's a serviceable item on any vehicle. Got to be able to get it out of there. So hence I started taking the bolts, there's 3 that mount this. And I got that, the old one loose in there, and I kind of turned it, and that's the best time, I think, for you to get the wires off, because it kind of does cradle up in there when you've got it loose or away from the mounting point. It will kind of fall down a little bit, and you can get to the wires and unhook it without it falling on the floor. So get the wires unhooked, and then you've got to maneuver it, and you find that sweet spot when you're turning it and yelling at it and maybe saying a few choice words. I might have used a few. But finally, that thing does find its way out of this hole, and it will come out. And then I kind of did the same, reversed the operation there. I finagled it and and fought with it, and maybe had to walk away once or twice to calm my nerves. But then eventually I found a way and I got it in there, and and just kind of set it in there and hooked the wires back up before I mounted it, because they're very difficult to get to if you don't. And then mounted it back up. And it will come out of there, and you just got to be a little patient and keep turning and maneuvering until you hit that sweet spot, and then boom, it'll come out of there. That's when I looked at that at first, I said, come on, that they can't make something. You wouldn't have to take the motor out just to get the starter out, would you? But you never know. So anyhow, I got it out. Basically a few tools, a 10 millimeter and a 13 millimeter socket and wrenches, you know, back and forth with a wrench and a socket and an extension. And I have this battery ratchet thing, and you know, that thing is slick. You don't, you know, especially if you can get it in there, it's a little big and a little cumbersome, the top of it, but if you can get it in there, it's kind of handy where you can't swing a ratchet very far, you know. It really works good. I'm surprised. I just barely bought that, and I like it already. So that's it. I mean, 99 Ford Ranger, 3 liter. The starter, 4-wheel drive. The starter will come out. It don't look like it, but it will. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe. And next time we'll do something else. Thank you.